So, hybrid work isn't going anywhere, right? And if you've been in enough video calls, you know that clunky setups with separate cameras, mics, and speakers are just a headache. Today I'm checking out something that's been getting a lot of buzz lately, the Nearity 360 Alien. It's an all-in-one conference camera that promises true 4K video, 360-degree coverage, and pro-level audio, all in one sleek device. And honestly, after spending some time with it, I get why people are excited. Let's see what you actually get when you drop $1,399 on this thing. The packaging is pretty premium, clean, well organized, everything's packed securely. First up, obviously, you've got the 360 Alien camera itself. It's heavier than it looks, which is actually a good thing. Feels solid, not cheap. There's a USB-C cable if you prefer a wired connection or need to charge the device. They also include an infrared remote control, which, trust me, you'll actually use. There's a 3-meter expansion microphone in the box. That's a nice touch because a lot of competitors make you buy that separately. You get the power adapter, obviously, and some user manual. The whole package feels well thought out. Everything you need to get started is right here. So first impressions, once you've got it out of the box, this thing looks pretty slick. It's got this pillar design that sits right in the center of your conference table. Not gonna lie, it kind of looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, which is probably where the Alien name comes from. But beyond the aesthetics, what really sets this apart is what's inside. Most 360 cameras use a single fisheye lens, which, yeah, gives you a full view, but often with that weird, stretched, distorted look, especially around the edges. The 360 Alien takes a different approach. It uses 4 separate cameras arranged around the device, each with a 120-degree field of view. These are Sony's sensors, by the way, which together create what Nearity calls a 32-megapixel effective resolution. What does that actually mean? Well, when you zoom in on someone at the far end of the table, the image stays sharp. There's no weird warping. Faces look like faces, not funhouse mirror reflections. And that matters more than you'd think when you're trying to read people's expressions in a meeting. The intelligent framing really impressed me. You get 3 AI modes: presentation mode for single speakers, global mode for full room visibility, and discussion mode that actively tracks up to 4 speakers as they talk. The camera basically becomes your own virtual camera operator, adapting to whatever's happening in the meeting. Let's talk video quality because that's really where this shines. The 360 Alien outputs at true 4K when you're using the USB or wireless dongle, and it actually looks like 4K. I know that sounds obvious, but some cameras claim 4K and then digitally stretch a lower resolution image. The quad lens setup means each camera is capturing a flat, undistorted image, and the stitching between them is seamless. I honestly couldn't tell where one lens ended and another began. And because it's using 4 separate sensors, there's just so much more visual information being captured. When you crop in, whether that's the camera auto-framing someone who's speaking or you manually zooming with the remote, the detail holds up beautifully. Now, here's the thing. Video is only half the equation. If people can't hear you, what's the point? The 360 Alien has 6 omnidirectional microphones built in, with a pickup range of up to 5 meters in every direction. That's about 16 feet, which is solid for most conference rooms. But what really impressed me was the audio quality. It's using full duplex communication, which basically means multiple people can talk at the same time without cutting each other off. And it has AI-powered noise cancellation that actually works. You can check this sample with people typing on keyboards, chair scraping, fan blowing, and even someone flipping books.
Now the voice is picked up by our microphone.
So, the results, the mics filtered it all out. Remote participants just heard the voices, nice and clear. Now, how easy is this to actually use? Super easy. It's true plug and play. You can connect it via USB cable or USB-C, whatever your laptop supported, and boom, it shows up as a camera, mic, and speaker. No drivers to install, no complicated setup. Works with Zoom, Teams, Google Meet, WebEx, basically anything. There's also a physical remote control, which is clutch. You can mute the mic, adjust the camera angle, zoom in and out, all without touching your laptop or walking over to the device. Little things like that make a big difference when you're mid-presentation and need to make quick adjustments. Is it perfect? I mean, nothing is. The price might be a barrier for smaller teams or home offices. And if you only need something for a tiny huddle room with 2 or 3 people, you might be able to get away with something simpler and cheaper. But for serious, professional hybrid work setups, this is one of the best options out there right now. Overall, the Nearity 360 Alien is legit. The video quality is excellent, the audio is clean and powerful, and the whole thing is way easier to use than you'd expect for something with this much tech packed inside. If you're looking to upgrade your conference room setup and you want something that actually makes remote participants feel like they're in the room, this is worth checking out. I'll drop a link in the description for the best deal I found on this. So if you found this review helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting tech reviews like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.